Today I'm going to be talking about a man in khakis, boots, a big grin, and a crocodile over his shoulder. That man is Steve Irwin, and yes, he is my hero. He's the reason I fell in love with reptiles. He's the reason I look at a snake or a frog and I don't think, oh my god, that's scary. I say, how amazing is it? Today I'll take you through his story, his impact on conservation, and what his legacy means for us, and how the story of bringing snakes and frogs into my very own reptile room fits into all of it. Steve was born in 1962 in Australia, and from the very start of his life, he was surrounded by wild things. He caught his first venomous snake at age 6 and wrestled his first crocodile at age 9. Imagine being 9 and wrestling a crocodile. Like, you and I and mine might have been building Legos, but he was building his future. From that, he declared, I have no fear of losing my life. If I have to save a koala, or a crocodile, or a kangaroo, or a snake mate, I will do it. And that wasn't bravado, that was conviction. Steve didn't simply thrill us, he initiated change. He once said, I believe that education is all about being excited about something. Seeing passion and enthusiasm helps push an educational message. That's exactly how he worked. He made shows where you didn't just watch an animal, you felt an animal. One of his major achievements was discovery of a new species of turtle, Irwin's turtle. His name lives on in real animals. His son, Robert Irwin, helped oversee the very first successful hatching of that turtle in captivity. So the mission kept growing. He also funded Wildlife Warriors, a global conservation organization that continues his legacy today. They operate the Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital, which treats over 10,000 injured, sick, or orphaned animals each year. Wildlife Warriors 2024. The group funds anti-poaching efforts, wildlife rescue operations, and endangered species programs across continents, from the Sumatra Tiger projects to sea turtle rehabilitation. Australia Zoo 2024. Unfortunately, on September 4th, 2006, while Steve Irwin passed away at only 44 years old. While filming near the Great Barrier Reef, a stingray's barb pierced his chest, a tragic, unexpected end to a life lived for animals. Yet his work didn't end with him. He once said, crocodiles are easy. They try and kill and eat you. People are harder. Sometimes they pretend to beat your friend first. And I love that. It's funny, it's biting, it's true. He faced crocodiles, but he also knew the real work was gaining people's hearts because he gained ours. And through us, the animals win. His family, Terry, Bindi, and Robert, continue to champion his mission through education and conservation. Wildlife Warrior programs have expanded into community education and youth involvement, inspiring the next generation to protect the planet. Wildlife Warriors 2024. Growing up, I kept reptiles in a shed out in my backyard, and I even snuck them into my basement to take care of them. I know better than to do that now because taking them out of their environment isn't good. So now I save neglected reptiles from people who bit off more than they can chew. And whenever I would save a bee or a spider, I would gently put it outside and I'd whisper, please be safe. And those moments might seem quirky, but they mattered. They connected me, and Steve connected me. As I handled those creatures, I heard his voice in my head. Education, being excited, push the message. I wanted care, and I do care. And here's what I want you and me to take away from this. Whether you're passing a frog in the rain, chasing a bee from the inside of your home, or watching a mouse scurry across your backyard, remember that these are all little lives too. They breathe, they struggle, they adapt, just like us. Steve showed us that you don't have to wrestle a crocodile on national television to make a difference. You can start where you are. Wildlife Warriors are waiting. They have projects ranging from saving turtles to working with kids in schools. They need your curiosity, your passion, and your voice. So as I stand here, I channel Steve's spirit because I'm excited, because I believe we can. And to my son Jariah, I want you to grow up in a world where you don't fear creatures, you honor them. I want you to see that your mom followed in the footsteps of an extraordinary man in khakis. And I want you to see that you too can hold the turtle shell, feel the snake's scale, and whisper to a frog, you matter. As Steve said, if people could just be introduced to wildlife, then they may just want to save it. Every creature, no matter how small or misunderstood, has a place here. They're not pests. They're part of a much bigger story, one where every heartbeat, buzz, and rustle has meaning. I want people to see that every life matters, even the ones that make us flinch, because it's their world too. He said, if we can teach people about wildlife, they will be touched. Share my wildlife with me, because humans want to save things that they love. Thank you, everybody.